So hello everyone, good afternoon. Today in my knowledge session, I'm going to present the the topic Introduction to AWS CloudWatch. What are the significance of this? So first, knowledge etiquettes. So it's about the punctuality. So it is advisable that join the session before the 5 minutes prior to the session start time. So we start on time and conclude on time. Then feedback. Make sure to submit a constructive feedback because it helps the presenter to enhance himself. Silent mode, so keep your mobile devices in silent mode and feel free to move out of session in case you need to attend an urgent call so that any disturbance can be avoided. Avoid disturbance, avoid unwanted chit chat during this session. So the agendas that I'm going to discuss is about introduction to AWS CloudWatch. Then we have CloudWatch features. Then what are the benefits of CloudWatch? What are the alternatives that we can use against the CloudWatch? And what are the use cases of the CloudWatch? And in demo, I'll show you 3 different events. So I'll try to cover as much as possible. So first, uh, we'll move to introduction to AWS CloudWatch. So Amazon CloudWatch is a service that monitors application, responds to performance changes, optimizes resource uses, and provide insight into operational health. So basically, Amazon CloudWatch is a component of Amazon Web Service that provides monitoring for AWS resources and the customer application running on the Amazon infrastructure. CloudWatch basically enables real-time monitoring of AWS resources, such as you can say Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud, Amazon Elastic Block Storage, Elastic Load Balancing, uh, relational database services, etc. The application automatically collects and provides matrices for CPU utilization, and we can say latency and request counts. Users also can stipulate additional matrices to be monitored, such as memory uses, transaction volumes, or error rates. Users can access CloudWatch functions through an application programming interface API. We can use command line tools also. And one of the AWS software development kits or AWS management console itself. The CloudWatch interface provides current statistics that users can view in graph format. Users can set notification alarms to be sent when something is being monitored or surpasses a specific threshold value that we set. The app can also detect and shut down unused or underused EC2 instances, so it is beneficial always. Amazon CloudWatch is designed basically for AWS users, including DevOps engineers, IT managers, etc. So if we move how it works, so basically how it works section is here because I think it kind of tells us what this feature, what this system is all about. So we read this from left to right here, and so we have Amazon CloudWatch here that is kind of encapsulating all these different systems. So there is a couple of different phases. So the first phase, you can see, is collecting your matrices from your AWS systems. So you can collect matrices from pretty much any AWS resource service. You can also kind of emit custom matrices if you want, if you are using things like Lambda or EC2 or ECS. But it really starts at the collection phase when you want to collect your information. The next one, from next one, there is you can monitor that information through the use of dashboard graphs. You can put your data up by time period. You can also group your data. So that's all about monitoring. Then from there in the act portion, you can kind of automate events in response to the things that are happening in your application. For instance, they call out auto scaling here, which is helpful if, for instance, your EC2 application get a lot of requests. Maybe they want to spin up more EC2 instances, or so they can handle the burst of a request if there are multiple requests by monitoring your traffic levels and then scaling up. is a feature that's kind of uh, happens in the act phase. And the analysis phase is for data cutting, data grouping. You can also create composite matrices, which are a function of several other underlying matrices, very useful in certain some circumstances. But the key here is that basically CloudWatch is a way for you to manage and monitor the health of your application. And it's really a feedback loop that happens when you collect your money, you monitor, you trigger things to automatically respond. You analyze, you tune up your data, or you tune up your system so that it works slightly better. And then you go off and collect, monitor, act, analyze again. So it's a constant loop and you are constantly going in a circle with CloudWatch. Next is CloudWatch features. So in CloudWatch features, users CloudWatch basically enables users to collect and view monitoring data for AWS infrastructures in a single platform. CloudWatch includes specific features for data collection, monitoring, automated actions, analysis, and you can say compliance and security. So first one, if we talk about is CloudWatch logs. So first one is CloudWatch logs. This service enables users to collect and store logs for vendor services, for customers, logs for specific AWS services such as AWS CloudTrail, Lambda, API Gateway, Amazon Simple Notification Service, uh, etc. CloudWatch logs insights can provide quick queries and visualization of log data. Next one we have is matrix collection. So users can collect default matrices from more than 70 distributed AWS applications and view them in one place. They also can collect matrices and customize logs from their own application or on-premise resources. Next one we have is Container Insight. This feature collects uh, and monitors metrics and logs for containerized application and microservices. It can also troubleshoot the Amazon Elastic Kubernetes service and Amazon Container Orchestration service. Next, we have is CloudWatch Lambda Insights. So this service collects, aggregates, and monitors AWS Lambda logs and performs performance matrices from each container, including CPU, memory, and you can say disk information. Then we have the contributor insight. This feature provides a view of the top contributors influencing system performance, such as API calls, application, or customer accounts. Then we have the unified view. This feature enables users to create a dashboard views for selected applications, graphs, and other visualized cloud data that can be beneficial for the visualization purposes. Next, we have is composite alarms. So this function basically unifies alarms for different issues affected by the same application into a single notification. This can help root cause diagnosis. User can set threshold values for specific metrics and that triggers the alarm action and such as shutting down or unused instances or anything. Then we have the correlation. CloudWatch can correlate specific patterns in logs with metrics to diagnose a root cause. We have the anomaly detection. Machine learning algorithms can detect abnormal activity in AWS system. The algorithms generate an anomaly detection model. The model generates a range of expected values that represent normal metric behavior. Then we have the synthetics. This facility basically monitors application endpoints and alerts the user to errors and abnormal infrastructure issues. Then we have metrics streams. This feature enables users to create near real-time metric streams to other applications such as Amazon S3 or share them with third-party service providers. Then we have auto scaling. This feature automates capacity and resource planning. Amazon Event Bridge, formerly called CloudWatch events, help you monitor events that are specific to application, auto scaling, and initiate target actions that use other AWS services. So events from AWS services are delivered to Event Bridge in near real time. Using Event Bridge, you can create rules that match incoming events and route them to target for processing as per your requirement. Then we have the CloudWatch events. This service basically provides near real-time streams of system events and automate responses to operational changes. Then we have the log analytics. Advanced analytics are available for the information in CloudWatch logs. Without provisioning additional servers or the need for extra software, queries can be exported to, you can say, dashboard. Then the next slide is about benefits of CloudWatch. So CloudWatch offers several benefits for organizations using AWS resources and applications. These are related to the information that CloudWatch can provide, as well as its intuitive interface, and includes the following things that you can see. It offers ease of use for basic functions. It also provides visibility for all AWS monitoring data on one platform. It effectively collects metrics for AWS environments. It increases and optimizes operational performance of AWS and on-premises resources. It also provides insights into correlations and other relationship in system performance. It provides stability and reliability and also offers integration with other AWS resources. So these are the, you can say, benefits of CloudWatch. Then we have the alternatives of CloudWatch. As you can see, there are Prometheus, Grafana, Datadog, New Relic, Splunk, Sysdig. So several alternatives to Amazon CloudWatch exist, each with its own set of features, strength, and you can say use cases. The choice of an alternative depends on a specific requirement, preferences, and the technology stack. So first, if we talk about Prometheus, then if we compare with CloudWatch, so Prometheus is open source, offers flexibility and customization, while CloudWatch is a managed service from AWS. Prometheus is particularly well suited for containerized environment. CloudWatch has broad AWS service integration. Prometheus uses a pull-based model for metrics collection, whereas CloudWatch relies on push-based model. Then we have Grafana. Grafana is primarily focused on visualization and dashboarding, while CloudWatch is a comprehensive AWS monitoring service. Grafana supports multiple data sources, including CloudWatch, Prometheus, and database. Then we have Datadog. Datadog is designed for cloud-native environments and supports multi-cloud monitoring, whereas CloudWatch is tightly integrated with AWS. Datadog combines metrics, traces, and logs in a single platform, providing comprehensive observability. Datadog emphasizes real-time analytics and anomaly detection. New Relic provides a strong focus on application performance monitoring, whereas CloudWatch is a broader AWS monitoring service. New Relic includes synthetic monitoring for end user experience. Both New Relic and CloudWatch both support multiple cloud platforms. Then we have Splunk. Splunk is a powerful data analytics and log management platform, while CloudWatch is more focused on AWS resource monitoring. Splunk offers advanced correlation and analysis capabilities. Splunk is basically commonly used for security informations and event management. The last one is Sysdig. So Sysdig is specialized in a container monitoring, providing deep visibility into containerized applications, while CloudWatch has native AWS container monitoring. Sysdig offers security monitoring and for containers. Sysdig provides Kubernetes integration, addressing container orchestration needs. So it's by conclusion, it's important to note that the choice between CloudWatch and its alternatives depends on specific use cases, preferences, and the broader technology stack in use. So organizations may opt for combination of these tools to meet different monitoring and observability requirement. The next one we have is different use cases of uh, CloudWatch. So CloudWatch collects data for operational and monitoring purposes with a unified view and can deploy automated responses to monitored metrics reaching a specific threshold. More broadly, CloudWatch is used for uh, to help fix operational issues and optimize performance using log analytics. It monitors AWS applications in the cloud or on-premise. Then it monitors and troubleshoot the AWS infrastructure and also optimizes the system resources. So these are the things about AWS CloudWatch. Now we'll proceed for the demo. My screen is visible to you all.
Yes, Anand, it is.
Okay, yes. Thank you. So we'll go to CloudWatch, and as you can see, these are the left pane items. Some items I have also already covered into the our presentation. Now we'll proceed for the demo. So now I want to kind of walk you through in the AWS console that how CloudWatch works or some of the features that are kind of available for CloudWatch. So let me go over to the dashboard section. So this is the home page of Amazon CloudWatch, and this kind of gives you summary of everything that's going on. So let's go through the first one. Yeah, this is the dashboard. So I currently have no dashboard available, and that's fine. This is pretty much a brand new account. But what dashboard allows you to do, and you can kind of create a dashboard here, name your dashboard, whatever you want is to basically you can see here, create a one-stop shop for monitoring certain kinds of themes of your application. So if we click on create dashboard, any name we can give, let's say test underscore dashboard. So click on create dashboard. These are the uh, matrices how you want to see. Then here you have to select the uh, metrics for which resource you want. So if I go to my instance that is running right now and paste it here, let me. So my reason was different actually. So the instance is in Ohio. So I have written here, pasted the instance ID. So I'll click in C2. Then here, let's say I'm going for CPU utilization. So create widget, and you can see it will show the CPU utilization. So we can select line here, click on next, we can create a dashboard that how you know certain matrices that it's going to be running on. So maybe EC2, So this is the quick little graph on CPU uses. Now I have this graph. You also can duplicate it, and by clicking on this edit link, you can change for the metrics. Okay, so I'm going to proceed for the first event, in which if the CPU utilization is more than 85% or 90%, then it will send an email to the administrator so that uh, he will be notified for the event. So for that, I'll go to all alarm. So here I'm going to create alarm, select metric. In that, select CPU utilization. Okay. So I have selected the metric. So CPU metric name is CPU utilization. Instance ID is this. Statistically average. Period is 5 minutes. So greater, I'm giving the value 85 as a threshold. So here I can put a notification. For this, you need to go to SNS. I'll go to SNS. So I think this simple notification service is visible to you all. So I'll go to the topic, then click on create topic. Let's say I've taken standard, my topic, anything we can take. Let's say test, SNS, display name, whatever you choose, will be shown in your Gmail. Critical, let's say CPU uses, or EC2, critical EC2. Create topic. So topic is created here. Now I'll create a subscription for that. So this is the ARN for the topic I have created. Select protocol I'm taking as email. So I will provide the email here. So this is the email, and create subscription. So as you can see on the dashboard right now, it is showing that pending confirmation. Okay, so you have to go to your Gmail or email, whatever you email service provider you have provided, and then you have to go and check for the mail for the subscription. Just give me a minute, it is taking time. See, I'm sharing the screen. See, this email was not in the inbox, so I had to search for that. It is in spam, so you need to click on confirm subscription. And once you click, it will be subscribed. And I am coming to the SNS screen. So here you need to refresh. See here, you can see confirmed state now. So your SNS topic and subscription is confirmed. So I'll go to CloudWatch again. So here you can see, select an existing SNS topic. So I'll select. So it is not showing right now. It should be showing. Yes, it is not now showing. So click next. Now I'll give a name to my alarm. The test underscore alarm and next. So as you can see, the threshold value is 85% that I have given, and it is done. So if I go to CloudWatch, so in all alarm, don't know what happened. Let me share again. So the alarm is created. So it is in the insufficient data. It is showing state as insufficient data. So basically, it gets the logs in every 5 minutes. So once it will get the data, it will be in OK state. Here you will see OK state. And when the CPU utilization increases above 85%, then it will go to in alarm state. See, right now there is no in alarm. You can see in all alarm, it will show you OK state once it gets the data from the metrics. So right now it is in insufficient state. Okay, so since I have to push this instance to the state of CPU uses of 90%, so I'll use a script. So you can go to Google and you can search for the AWS CloudWatch set alarm state. So you will get their script on the AWS documentation page. I'm using the script. Let's just a minute. Just 1 second. Oh, sorry, I did not share my screen. So as you can see, this is the command I have used to trigger the threshold value. So the command is AWS CloudWatch. Then set is alarm state. Alarm name I have chosen test-alarm. State value is alarm and state reason testing purpose. So I'll go to CloudWatch then again. So if I go to CloudWatch, so as you can see, it is in OK state in right now. So now you can see on the screen that it is in alarm state. So if I click on test alarm, so you can see here action. So when in alarm, when means when alarm is triggered, then send message to topic test SNS. Okay. So if I go to history tab, see, so it is here. So alarm updated from OK to in alarm and it will send to SNS. So now if I go to my Gmail, so you can see, I think screen is visible to you all. This is the email sent after in alarm. So you can see state change from OK to alarm, timing, and the metric name was CPU utilization. So by this way, you can send a mail to admin to inform about anything happened in your system or for any threshold value that you want to set as a metric. Now, there are other features also. Uh, Let me go to all alarm. So see, if let's delete this one. I'm deleting this one. I'm going to create an alarm. Select metric. I need instance ID. So put the instance ID here, and in that, let's say CPU utilization. Select metric here. Everything is same. Let's again putting this to 85%. Next. Now I don't want SNS. So let's say I want EC2 action. So when there is in alarm state, then I want to terminate this instance. Okay. So I'll go for next. I'll create alarm test underscore alarm. Next. So it is set to 85% now. I'm going to create alarm. So now it is insufficient data. It will take 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, basically 5 minutes to get to the OK state. Once it's, let's, now I have to go to again the terminal and run the script so that we can surpass the threshold value of 85%. So I'm going to Cloud Cell again. And I have run this script again. So let's see. So they see this is again now in alarm state. So if I click on test alarm, so see here action is different. Here when in alarm, if the s- threshold value is surpassed, then alarm will be triggered and it will terminate the instance with the ID that I have provided for the matrix. And in history, you can see since it was not in OK state, so now it is directly from insufficient data to in alarm state. And it is saying successfully executed action, whatever action you have provided. Okay, so let's go to the instance. So my screen is visible to you all, I think. So this one was the uh, instance I was using. Let me refresh again. So you see, this one was SNS billing. So it is terminated and terminated. It should be. It should have provided the reason also. Mm, it is not showing here. But whenever you terminate an instance by alarm, so here it says the reason by in alarm terminated. Okay. So these are the two events I wanted to share with you. And one more thing is there. Let me share this one. See here in alarms, you are seeing only two things, in alarm and all alarm. So here you can also put an alarm for billing also. So for that, you need to go to the region US East Virginia because billing option is not available in all others. So you need to go to US East Virginia. Let me show you here also. Just a minute. So see here, I'm in Ohio right now. So if I create an alarm, select metric. So you see here, users, event, logs, EC2, EBGS, SNS. These are the services you are seeing. But when I go to North Virginia, and if I want to select a metric here, see here billing is here. So if you click on billing and total estimated charges, okay. So if you select this one, you can create an alarm for that. And if you select metric, then the currency is USD. Okay, static, and you can put here $200 or $100. And whenever your billing surpasses the value of the threshold value that you provide, and it will go to the alarm state. So these are the three events I wanted to share with you all. That's all from my side. If you have any query or question, please go ahead.
Okay, so I guess Anand, no one is having any queries as of now.
Okay,
With this, I guess we are going to do recommend that, guys, if you are having any queries, then you can surely reach out to Anand on Teams later.
of course.
Okay, so thank you everyone for joining this session. Thank you, Anand, for delivering such a great session to us.
Thank you, everyone.
With this, thank you everyone, and yeah, it's a wrap up.